The shirtwaist fire lesson is a part of the Transitional Skills Class Workplace Safety Unit. This unit will meet Social Science Standards 2.14 and 2.42 for understanding relationships between education and careers and completing career assessments. The shirtwaist fire of 1911 was one of the largest industrial disasters in history, and it set in motion changes that would eventually lead to the labor laws of today.
The experiences of the women in the Triangle Fire were in some ways indicative of the economic direction of the country at that time, where there was a lot of sweatshop labor, a lot of factories where women were working in low-wage, dangerous conditions, and even though they were immigrant women, it was really indicative of the sort of nature of the entire economy. And today, what you're seeing is that a lot of the sectors that immigrant workers have been working in over the last 2 decades or so, which used to be seen as shadow economy or marginal workforces and underground, are increasingly defining the dynamics of the entire economy, and there is much of a window onto the economic health of this country as the manufacturing index was in the 20s and 30s. I work with domestic workers, and they're nannies and housekeepers and caregivers for the elderly, and people don't really think of them. They're almost invisible to your average person. And across the country, it's 2.5 million women who do domestic work. And the fact that we don't think about that workforce in our economy, and that we don't account for and protect and respect that workforce, is really, not only does it not make sense, but it presents really serious problems in terms of how we understand what it takes to have a healthy economy. And I think that a lot of workforces that are invisible, that people don't really think about, are increasingly becoming the majority of the workforce today. And it's not just immigrants who are in these workforces, but it's just about everybody.